This is Unexplained YouTube.
Hi, Kendall.
Hello, Max.
So today we're talking about UFOs.
Yeah, we are.
UFO. We haven't done. No, we've done UFOs before.
Yeah.
Anyway.
What?
Yeah, we've done UFOs.
Yeah, I know. Why would you even question that?
I feel like we haven't done a lot of UFOs though.
We haven't because Bigfoot.
Because, dude, that Bigfoot, he's just he's cutting in on everybody else's playtime.
He is, man. He gets wind of the pheromones.
You know, some people say that Bigfoot is linked to UFOs.
What, like the aliens are trying to repopulate the Earth with hairy men?
There's some people that say that, and then there's some people that say, well, when there's a Bigfoot in the vicinity, that they see lights in the skies.
You know, I've seen lights in the skies, sure, but I ain't seen no Bigfoot, so...
Maybe when you're seeing lights in the skies, you should look in the trees.
There ain't no trees around here.
You gotta find the desert squatch.
This desert squatch.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm up to the task.
No, I mean, I don't give a shit about a desert squatch. Anyway.
Yo.
We got these UFO ropey things.
The ropey UFOs. Do-do-do-do.
They're called,
Oh,
geez.
Bloody hell.
They're called Ebani.
Ebani!
Which almost sounds like a virus.
Oh, it does sound like... I think it is, actually, a virus.
Ebani, which stands for... Hope I get this right. They kind of got their thing back. Whatever. Biological Entity Unidentified UFO.
Or just known as Ebani. Or Ebani. Ebani.
Yeah. I guess they're described as like serpentine... floaty things.
Serpent-like.
And
we're not talking like, you know, like a snake, more like a dragon, like an Asian style dragon, not a European style.
Yeah.
You know how
I don't know, guys.
they got them whippy dragons with their little feeler antenna whisker deals and such.
Sometimes they're fuzzy.
They are fuzzy, yes. They have hair.
What? Neverending Story had one of those things.
Never-ending story. Na, 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 na.
Didn't it die in that movie?
I hope so.
All right. Anyway, so we got one video that's pretty compelling, and a few that were compelling until we had an epiphany.
We did.
Okay. Well, the first one, it's all sparkly. It's like, man, that's really something. So we're gonna get back to that one in a second.
Right.
But these other ones that we found once we searched the word Ebani, man, after looking at it for so long, they really kind of look like those balloon stringers that car dealerships put up, and then they get cut loose because it's too windy one day or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the boss is like, hey, man, you got to take these down. You're like, I don't feel like working today. So you just swap out your knife
and then you're fired. Because, I mean, everybody in the town is going to see that you did that.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what laziness gets you, kids.
That's what gets you fired, and, you know, because of balloons. Balloons get you done in. Don't be lazy.
We even called in an expert to confirm our theory. He works at a car dealership, so he would know what these look like.
That's right.
Yep.
And confirmed,
yep.
they're balloons. So one of these videos, it includes one of these things splitting in two. And that's what balloons do when they're on stringers and up in high turbulence and things like that.
Now, the colors were really interesting to us, but after inspecting a lot of different balloon textures and colors, it makes complete sense. Some are very opaque, where others are solid, more base colored, you know?
Yeah, and some are shiny and reflective, and not only that, but when these people are filming these things, they are so zoomed in.
Yeah.
That a lot of the resolution is lost.
Oh, yeah.
So...
Yeah, the first one that Max had brought to my attention, which is the one we dubbed the Disney video, because it looked kind of like something you'd see at Disneyland, you know, fireworks or whatever, was really compelling until, you know, we started to inspect different kinds of balloons and other footage, quote, quote, of these UFOs. And it becomes very apparent very fast that these are, in fact, just strings of balloons.
Yeah.
Search
call 'em balloons.
balloon stock photos. We have a couple that are going to be playing right now. Hint, hint, knock, knock, whoever's editing the video. And you can see it right there. And then compare those to the videos that are in the description, and you can clearly see how that's just a string of balloons.
Yeah.
And especially the ones that are the balloon strings that have like the helix, the colors in them. You can easily see how wind could manipulate those and make it seem like it's twisting and acting like some sort of crazy sky dragon thing.
Totally.
Yeah.
And one of these videos, near the end of it, the thing disappears.
Yes.
Well, it's shot against all blue sky, you know.
Right.
How hard would it be to crop some of that blue sky over the thing in a few frames to make it look like it phased out of existence?
Well, I don't even think it was that. The guy was zoomed in to the max.
Yeah.
He zoomed in as far as he can. Then he zooms out to try to get a scale. He zooms all the way, pans all the way back out. And then he realizes, oh crap, I was so zoomed in, I can't find the object anymore. He tries to zoom and he can't find it anymore.
Yeah?
And it makes sense that you would lose it, you know. You're not noticing how far it's getting away because you keep slowly pushing the camera to zoom, 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 zoom. And then finally you run out of zoom. You decide, I'm going to pan back for a second. Of course you're going to lose the object.
So you think his camera traction, he lost it?
Yeah, you know, it's like when you have a very thin needle, you drop it on the ground, you focus on it, and you're like, okay, I'm going to pick this up. Then you look up for a second to look at something else. You look back down. Are you going to immediately see the needle again? No. You're going to have to kind of, scope around and focus for it again. It's the same principle.
The link for all these videos are going to be in the description down below.
Yeah, there should be about 3 videos that you should go check out.
Yeah. Now let's talk about the shiny shimmery one.
Yeah, the Disney video.
The Disney video. Okay,
yeah.
So this one is a little bit weird to me. 'Cause I'm hesitant to say immediately that it's balloons.
I am sticking to my guns. I'm saying it's balloons.
I'm not saying I would doubt it if it was balloons.
Yeah.
But it's not. It doesn't do the same thing that the other ones that are so obviously balloons do. Like this one's not as flippy, you know.
Yeah, it's not as wild.
Yeah, it's staying a little more rigid, which I mean, it could be something else floating up there, but again, it's like we have no idea how far zoomed in this dude is. It could be all the way. It could be none. We have there's nothing in that video that gives it any sort of scale, no reference. That could also be anything. I don't know what makes it so glimmery and shiny. You know, they have like the balloons that are aluminum and they shine. So,
well, actually, in the video, there's actually in Spanish. It looks like. It says photo camera Canon EOS 600 plus telezoom CTM 1000 millimeter, and Antonio Llores Simona. Anyway, it has the camera information right there.
Yeah,
it's
so
a
there's
camera.
his camera information.
Yeah, Canon EOS 600, and he's got the telezoom CTO 1000 mm lens on there.
Yeah,
but towards the end of the video, you can see the edge of his house. He zooms all the way out, and the thing he's been inspecting this whole time is just a speck in the skyline. It's just a speck, and it's so blurry. It's so hard to tell what it is.
When you zoom in, that I don't know. Just every time you zoom in, you lose so much resolution. It's just this little dot in the sky. I don't know. I'm not. It is a UFO. Technically, it is because it's unidentified.
Yeah, we can't say for sure. I'm sticking that it's balloons.
Is it from one of those alien planets? I don't think so.
Are the little green men gonna touch you in the night?
You put him on the paper.
Okay.
I'm driving on the road at night. They flipped my truck and ate my daughter. So
they gobbled her up, dude. I was powerless.
It's big ass aliens. So yeah, as far as the Ebani go, a lot of these are balloons.
Yeah, a lot.
And we watched a montage video. So obviously, a lot of them were balloons.
Yeah.
I mean, like blatantly balloons.
It's like, why even bother?
Yeah,
Seriously, some of them were like, why even bother? It's balloons.
right. So, I'm not sold on the Ebani thing.
I'm not either. Now, I'm not saying it's weather balloons, but I am saying it's balloons.
Yeah, I'm saying it's balloons. Now UFOs, that's a whole nother thing. People see UFOs. These definitely aren't triangular, silent, dark, moving shapes that are miles wide or anything like that.
Clearly not the Jinn.
No, these aren't. These are not the Jinn. So apparently you can summon these. You can summon Ebani. Kendall.
Mm-hmm.
You can cast spells or something.
Yeah. Apparently, according to the to the description of this, the guy was sitting on his porch, and one day, and he decided, hey, I'm gonna summon some of these and capture them on videotape.
Dude, no way. Nice. So when he says summon, he means cut the stringer.
And then rush home and
yeah. Maybe call his buddy at Toyota and say, "Hey, cut the thing. I'm ready."
Toyota of Orange.
Right. So, Ebani, no. I think we've explained a majority of at least the videos that we've come across. So, Kendall, last thoughts?
I'm sticking with balloons, man. I am sticking with balloons.
Yeah, I'm right behind you. A few of these, if they're weird enough, sure, maybe not balloons, but a lot of these, balloons.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, guys. So that's been
Unexplained.
YouTube.